are you? This is yours truly, Diabetic Cycling. Today is January 28th, Wednesday. This is basically the final training ride for the project Mauna Loa, which I fly out of LAX tomorrow, and then Friday I'll be spending the day to go get the CO2 cartridges, get the bike put back together, so on and so forth, and then Saturday is the ride. Okay, so because the day shows above 80 degrees, it's gonna be a warm day, but then as we go towards the top, it's gonna get much cooler. So hydration is definitely a concern of all of us. There's a homie who's gonna take a Camelback on top of 2 water bottles. We do not have a support car, so that's not an option. But so what I thought I was gonna do, I thought about having a company called Wolf something makes this thing adapter that allows you to mount 2 water bottles on the down tube, so that they're 2 bottles side to side along the down tube. But apparently that requires a base plate, which I don't have, so that's not gonna work. I ordered this thing from Amazon also that goes on the back of the saddle, like the triathlon, like a tri-bike style, so you can mount the bottles behind the saddle. But because my saddle uses an oval ring, the clamping mechanism failed to work, therefore that's not going to work. So I'm just gonna go with the 2 big bottles, and hopefully that will be okay. Now, I do use far less water than a lot of other guys. And also the gel that I use also have, it's more, the viscosity is not as thick as like a goo gels. I use the SIS isotonic gels. It's very, so you get some hydration from that as well. So anyhow, that, and you know, hopefully if the tourists have some extra water, maybe I'll bum off some of that. Anyhow, so that's the plan. Weather is definitely a factor. What else? And then fueling, I'm just gonna take a bar bag. I'm gonna also stuff my jersey pockets. Like I said, we do not have a sack support, so everybody's gonna have to carry their own junk. So that's about it, guys. Ready or not, we are going. My wife decided not to go. I don't know if I shared that earlier. So I'll be making this trip alone. I'll be meeting some of the homies there tomorrow. Some of them arrive on Friday, and then we ride Saturday. Then we turn right back and we return back to LA on Sunday. So that's the plan right now. I don't know, guys. It's more than doable, definitely. It's just a matter of, you know, do I finish this in X number of hours, or do I finish this in 18 hours, you know? I mean, endurance is the name of the game for me. I got no problem with that. So obviously it's gonna come down to how respectable will I look, you know, how long it takes to get up there, if I could get up there also. There are some X factors involved here, which we all need to contend with. So that's that. I'm gonna get this ride in. It's this bike that I'm gonna take, my Giant TCR. It's a rim brake bike. It is the lightest bike out of all the bikes that I own, despite the fact that it doesn't have the top of the line group set. I'm running SRAM Force rim brake, 11 speed, with a DT Swiss PRC 1400 wheels with the Schwalbe Pro 125 mil. I think the bike comes in right around 16 pounds. So, you know, it's not the lightest bike, but it is the lightest one that I have. So that's what's gonna go. So once this training ride is done, I'm gonna put about 90 minutes in just to keep things lubed, just to keep things loose. And then take the bike apart, throw it in the case, pad it, do all that good stuff, and then that'll be that. And then I gotta make sure that I pack all the tools to put the bike back together once I get to Kona. So that's it, guys. I've been shooting 2 months straight to make this a series. I did notice the episodes are not very popular, but I'm not doing this for monetary gain or some sort of recognition. I'm just doing it as to chronicle my whatever it is that I'm doing. So that's why I'm doing it. So I don't really care whether the views are there or not. But if you do like this content, what I'm doing, please do hit the like button. It means immensely if you could hit that subscribe and the bell notification, because I try to put out new episodes often, especially with the new bikes in and all that good stuff. So that's it. Thank you for sticking around. Next episode will probably will start from the airport. Going to the airport, arriving at the airport, to the hotel, get the bike put together. So that's going to be the next episode, probably ending with the ride itself. Now, I don't know how much of the event, the ride, I'll be able to film, because obviously I'm trying to reduce the weight as much as possible what I take on board. So a full frame camera that I've been taking, mirrorless camera that I've been taking around, that's not gonna go this time. So it'll be the GoPro and a small point and shoot, possibly. That's about it. But then I don't have a cameraman, and everybody's gonna be pretty tired from climbing, so nobody's gonna be like holding cameras for me or anything. So I don't know how much of it will be filmed. I would love to film it as much as possible, just so that this whole series comes to a tremendous ending with conclusion that shows some epic footage, but that may not happen. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in Hawaii. DC out.